Welcome back, students. So let us continue ahead with this first chapter. First of all, in the previous video we saw about the IPO cycles, working of our CPU, and also different types of memory. You can replay with that video to make your understandings concrete. Now in this video, first of all, let us speak a little bit about two kinds of devices that we saw: input and output devices. Devices through which we are supplying data, that is raw facts, to a computer are called input devices. Devices through which computer gives back the processed data or information back to us, that will be called the output device. Okay, now we will not be having very detailed discussion because most of the devices are actually known to you with their working. Let us see what are the basic functionalities. Input device, we are typing anything, or we are, you can say, feeding any data into the computer through the basic input devices, that is keyboard and mouse. Okay. OMR, optical mark reader. Okay, you all are you can say filling up, you can say, MCQ based question papers. Okay, where if you see that you have to fill in the dots, dark and proper. Okay, now all those things are checked with the help of an input device that is called OMR. It will calculate the dots and it will find how many answers are correct or not, and it will give you the result. So OMR stands for optical mark reader. QR code, barcode reader, almost the same type of device. You go to shopping malls, you will see that products have, on the back of the products there will be certain tags, and the cashier takes a machine and just scans the tag, and information regarding to the product will come on his monitor screen. So this will be called barcode reader. Also nowadays you are knowing that we are in the age of online payment. Everyone is having their Google Pay QR code, Phone Pay QR code, Paytm QR code. Okay, so all those things normally we are reading through mobiles also, but there are dedicated devices, they are also called QR code readers. Touch screen, we are all aware, iPads, tablets, mobile phones nowadays are touch screens. So touch screen is also a part or also a type of input device. Biometric sensor. You have seen in some you can say big companies or big you can say industries, an employee comes, he has to mark his or her attendance using the fingerprint. In more advanced scenarios, you are actually verified using your iris scan or your face. Nowadays every mobile phone, if I am not wrong, has a face unlock, okay, or a face or a touch screen ID. Okay, touch screen means you have to touch the fingerprint on the sensor, then only the phone will open, and some cases the phone will detect your face, and if your face is matched then only it will open the phone. Okay, I have seen cases where more security is there, the phone will check your eyes, that is called iris scanner, and if your eyes are matching then only the access will be given. So all these come under which case? Biometric sensor case. One more example of biometric sensor I will give. I think most of you might have registered for Aadhaar card. You will remember that during the registration of Aadhaar card, they were taking the thumb imprint, they were also taking the scan of your iris. That means all your biometric data, fingerprint, iris, face is actually logged, and these devices are called biometric sensor devices. Webcam, everyone is aware. Microphone, everyone is aware. Scanner, we know that we are scanning a document and that document is actually stored in the system. So these are some of the input devices. Output devices, as I spoke, devices through which computer gives us the processed information back, that will be called output devices. Now you might be wondering, what is the first one? We have never heard about it. Okay, it is called VDU, visual display unit, and we also call video as monitor. Okay, so video also called monitor, or the screen we are actually using. Okay, so video, whatever information is stored in our computer can be taken output in the form of a hard copy, that is pages, that is called printer. And as we know that headphones, speaker, all of them relay the sound output. So these are basic output devices. Let us talk a minute about some printers. Okay, Okay. One type of printer is dot matrix, correct? Another type of printer can be inkjet, and the fastest type of printers available are laser printers. Now, much earlier and still in some government offices we are using dot matrix printer. Now, how to identify dot matrix printers output? The output will be in the form of small tiny dots, very slow in printing. Then we come to inkjet printers. Inkjet, as you might be aware, it is majorly dealing with color printers, and inkjet printers are actually expensive. Printing time is actually higher. Laser printers, as the name suggests, laser printers print through carbon powder, and laser means the output speed is actually the fastest. So dot matrix prints in the form of dots, very slow. Inkjet is okay in speed, but it is expensive because the ink is costing too much. Laser, it is the fastest type of printer, and because it is using carbon powder and laser, it is fastest and it is also the most cost efficient. So this was input and output devices.